Lilac and welcome to a new vlog. Today, I'm going to give you a glimpse of the cost of living in London. So, I'm not going to give a general price on the basic things, but I'll share to you like my personal expenses for the first year and a half or so. Warning! This video is more about splurging, okay? So guys, if you're thinking of saving, watch out till the end if you really can save in London. But I'll tell you that this video is more on spending and not saving, okay? So yeah. Why splurging? So in my first year, I somehow made a conscious choice. I'm going to give myself that satisfaction, especially na nag-a-adjust pa lang ako. And somehow, syempre, malungkot. So in a way, naghahanap ka ng enjoyment, ng fun. Kasi dito, parang nag-adjust ako sa weather. So especially na almost always dark skies, yung winter, depressing. And then, mag-isa lang ako. I don't have a family here. I don't have a relative. But eventually, I've had new friends. And then, I've connected with my other friends from the Philippines. So, partly the reason din yun, yung friends sa Splurge. So, unlike my other colleagues na nurses, they have researched the area wherein they are going to live. In my case, ito lang kasi talaga yung hospital na pinag-interviewhan ko, nakapasa ako. And then, I just went ahead with the application. Kasi nga, gusto ko lang talaga mag-abroad. So, kahit saan na, basta abroad. So, hindi siya talaga nag-sink in sa akin until I was in the van from Heathrow Airport, papunta na kami sa hospital. And into our accommodations. When I saw na the different area, the different feels, so na-realize ko, oh my God, sa London nga ako. Doon ko na-realize na yung accommodation pala namin is very central. So in a way, parang overwhelmed din ako. I never expected this type of lifestyle. And then I think, first of all, I think I need to let you know kung what kind of person am I in terms of my habits. Because your habits, of course, influence your spending habits. So first of all, clothing and accessories. Mahilig talaga ako sa clothes. Pero hindi ako mahilig sa branded. I'm more into second-hand clothes. Or sa Pinas nga, mahilig ako sa ukay-ukay. Although I buy cheap, I buy a lot. So I don't smoke. I drink occasionally or socially. I'm not into cosmetics. Hindi ako magastos sa facial regimen, etc. I'm into activities and travel. Mahilig ako mag-party. So, party girls out there, this video is for you. Not only party girls, but party friends. So, I chose to share yung first and a half year ng living here because that's the time when pre-COVID, of course, and then especially the time na nagsisettle ako. So of course you try to buy new things because you don't have a lot of things here. So that's the time na I'm settling down here in the UK, so I'm buying things for myself. So I'm gonna show you first just a glimpse of my payslip, just to see how much is my spending money after tax and after everything na kailangan bayaran per month. So, I chose June kasi June is my birth month. Wala lang, feel ko lang. And then partly because before ako mag-move out, because may difference kasi yun sa accommodation kasi before, dinideduct lang sa pay ko yung aking accommodation na rent. Pero now, ako na mismo nagbabayad. Anyway, basta June. So, here's my June 2019 payslip. This is a very basic na payslip. So, I have here my basic pay and social hours. In here, I have an inner London allowance, which is 403. So basically, if you're living in London, you have an extra allowance because of the cost of living. If you don't know yet, inner London and outer London, and I think fringe London, I think that's the different rates. And for my deductions, so this is my tax, my insurance, national insurance, and then NHS pension. So automatically enroll ka sa pension scheme. So at this time, I'm still contributing to the pension. And then this 309 BCH Ward Chorba, this is the rent. So I pay 650 for my accommodation. So parang dorm style siya. I have my own room, but I share the toilet, I share the shower, and I share the kitchen. The hospital provided this accommodation, and 1 month free siya. You have the choice to stay or not after no 1 month. So after all the deductions for my June 2019, net pay ko is 1,156.10. So next is June 2020. So this is a year after. So around this time, nagna-nights na ako. I also do weekends. And paminsan-minsan, may overtime. So yun, basic pay. I have my bank holiday pay kasi nasa schedule na ako sa bank holidays. I have my nights, Saturday, Sunday. And then this time, yung inner London ko is 415. So I think nag-a-adjust din naman yun kasi percentage yun ng sweldo mo. So may deductions, again, the tax, national insurance, and by this time, I don't have the pension contribution kasi nag-opt out na ako. So it's my personal choice to opt out. I'm thinking na I can use the money pa to pay for my credit right now because I just want to clear myself of credit for all the spending that I did. Anyway, after 3 years, I will be enrolled again, or unless I enroll myself again in the pension scheme. And also, I'm not sure yet that I'm gonna stay here in the UK anyway. So, we'll see. And then yung rent, so from 650, it increased na to 670. So after all the deductions for my June 2020, my net pay is 1735. So let's just say, for the sake of this vlog, let's just take out all the enhancements, the weekend and the night enhancements, because sometimes as a nurse, dun ka na-assign sa outpatient departments na minsan puro lang siya day, wala kang nights, and wala kang weekends. So dahil yung June ko is June 2019 ko, yun na yung pinaka-basic, 1.2. Pero sabihin na lang natin mga 1.3 kasi syempre nag-increase naman yung sweldo na. Okay, so next we'll go to my expenses. So first of all is subscriptions. So by this time, ito ang mga subscriptions ko. So I pay for Netflix. At first, I paid for the single user. I think the very cheap one, which is $5.99. Pero nag-upgrade ako to $8.99. Kasi shinare ko na siya sa sister ko. Although, tip is, maybe you can ask someone from the Philippines to subscribe for you. Pero I don't want to bother my sister paying for my bills. So, rich. And then, I pay for Amazon Prime. And then, I pay for Odeon subscription. Kasi, nung first year ko, naubos ko na panoorin lahat sa Netflix. Parang, wala naman akong panoorin pa sa Amazon Prime. And then, you also want to go out and pumunta sa sinihan, di ba? Cinema experience. But then, the cinema here is expensive. So, pinaka-cheap siguro na sine is maybe 12 pounds for, lalo pa kapag new movies, maybe 12 pounds kapag sa ibang cinema. Pero like for example, sa mga big movies like Marvel movies, so minsan umaabot siya ng 16 to 17 pounds. That's just for one movie ticket. So, I just decided na mag-subscribe sa Odeon for 1 month kasi nga na yun, 1999, o diba? Sulitin mo na. So, minsan nanonood pa ulit-ulit kasi andun lang naman siya sa may Odeon Leicester Square. Odeon locks yun. So, minsan may mga pa-red carpet doon, pero hindi pa ako nakakita ng artista. And then I paid for my mobile data, 3. And I was paying for 100 gig. Although, I later realized na hindi naman pala siya worth it yung 100 gig. Kasi hindi ko naman siya nauubos yung 100 gig. So, that's about 20 pounds. And then next is Broadway. I'm not going to tell you what that is about. Secret. And then there's my NMC registration. So, that's 120 a year. So, divided by 12, that's 10. And then, I also subscribe for Deliveroo kasi mahilig ako sa takeaway. So, mahal kasi yung mga delivery fees just for one delivery fee kapag dito sa London. So, I know that outside of London, yung mga delivery fees are just around 1.99, 2 pounds, ganun. Pero sa Central London kasi that time, delivery fees can be up to 3.49, 3.99, ganon. So, since in a month, ang dami na akong takeaway. So, I think yung 11.49 na delivery fee is worth it naman siya. So, all in all, yung subscriptions ko, round off na lang natin sa 130. Next is transpo. Basically, I don't pay any transportation cost if work-wise. Walking distance lang ang accommodation ko to the hospital, around mga 15 minutes walk or something. But then, syempre, pag day off, gala din sa kung saan-saan. Minsan, mag-grocery sa Earl's Court. Minsan, mag-eat out somewhere. I-explore yung market dun, Borough Market, Camden Market, Brick Lane Market. O minsan, may pa-night out. So, syempre, pag drunk ka na, so, mag-tube ka na, or pa-taxi, or mag-Uber ka na, para safe. So, let's say, transpo cost for a month is 60 pounds. Give or take. Depende kung madami kang lakad. And then, food. So, I splurge a lot on food, I think. First of all, in a way, parang nasanay ako sa Philippines na hindi nagluluto. I mean, marunong naman akong magluto. When I first settled here, syempre, I cooked for myself. But then, I realized na nawi-waste ko yung food kasi madami akong naluluto. Pero, hindi ko naman siya talaga nauubos. Mabilis akong mabore sa food. Mga after 3 meals na kain nun, ayoko na siyang ulitin pa. Or a lot of times, nagkikrave kasi ako ng food. So, yun. I spend 300 on food. Hindi pa included dun yung eat out with friends. Itong food na to, so it includes yung groceries for food alone. It includes yung regular days na I will go to the restaurant and eat by myself because I'm a strong, independent woman. I eat at restaurants alone. And yung mga takeaways ko. So, yun. Kaya siya umaabot ng 300. And then, next is groceries. Groceries na separate sa food. So, this includes yung mga toiletries, tsaka yung mga other things pa, apart from food. So, this also includes mga medication siguro. But this might include as well kapag may lakad, kailangan mag-lipstick, so bili ng lipstick sa Boots. Ganon. Next expense na parang regular na siya is Amazon. So that's why na worth it talaga yung Amazon ko. Amazon Prime ko na subscription. So it's probably 100 a month. So okay, explain ko. Sure. So minsan sa Amazon ako bumibili din ng mga toiletries or lotion. Paminsan-minsan mga abubot ko, doon ko nabibili. For example, I'm thinking of crocheting. So, yun, bumibili ako ng mga crochetables through Amazon and then mga tools for sewing, tools for crocheting, tools for art, mga ganun. And then, sa Amazon ko din binili yung sewing machine ko. And then, when I decided to pick up on my YouTube channel, so, Amazon din yung mga basic, yung mga small items lang na it piles up, 'di ba? So mga recording gears, so gimbal, USB, card reader, ano pa ba binili ko? Microphone, tripod, mga lightings, etc. And then, syempre, kasi first year ko yun, so I spend on mga home improvements, chart. So, mga organizers, mga shoe rack, mga bed covers, and etc. Next is clothes. So, sabi ko nga, I buy cheap but I buy a lot. So, in a month, usually talaga napapabili ako ng clothes. Kasi like I said, I just live near Oxford Street. So, paminsan-minsan sabi window shopping. Pero kasi, may sale. Oh my God. Mura. And then, bili. So, probably 10 to 50 pounds a month. And then, for example, may season change. So, bili ng winter coat, bili ng long sleeves, ng warmer, ng leggings, ganun. Or socks na warmer, etc. So, yun yung mga parang constants ko. And then, we'll go to the optionals. Yun na. Ito na siya. Eat out. So, let's just say na the cost for one eat out is 25 pounds. So, for example, ang steak usually 20 pounds something. So, of course, may drinks ka pa. Or maybe if you would go to a cheaper place, so food can be about 16 pounds. And then, kasi nga, Friday eat out nyo yun or weekend eat out. So, drinks. So, minsan ang drinks, cocktail drinks can be from 8 pounds to 12 pounds. So, yeah, 25. There are times talaga na every weekend may ganap, okay? Or, syempre, paminsan-minsan may date, 'di ba? Pero kasi hindi naman ako mayaman, hindi ako nagbabayad ng Tinder Gold. So, syempre, yung mga nakaka-date ko, so not all of them pay for the food. KKB lang tayo. Minsan they pay for drinks. Pero, yeah, most of the times KKB, okay. Next is theaters. Kasi nga, malapit ako sa West End, dun sa mga madaming nakalinya na mga theaters. Paminsan-minsan, nanonood. So, probably yung pinaka-cheapest ko na theater play is 20 pounds. And then, it can go up to 100 pounds. In my case, ang pinakamahal ko is yung Wicked, I think. Mga 60 pounds. Or I think yung Waitress. Kasi andun din siya. Sa 60 ata. The closer you are to the stage, then mas mahal yun. Then, sa upper seats, then dun mga 20, 15, if meron. And then, of course, mahilig ako mag-night out with friends. Mahilig ako mag-dance. Mahilig ako mag-drinks. Okay, so night out with friends. Ano ba nilagay ko dito? So, nilagay ko dito is 50 pounds per night. Kasi syempre, Pinoy, kakain muna, mag-dinner somewhere, di ba? So, maybe dinner nyo is 15 pounds or kapag sa medyo pasosyal, edi 20, 25 pounds din. And then, entrance. So, sometimes, yung iba dito may entrance. Pinakamahal ko ba? Magkano ba pinakamahal ko na entrance? Nabudol kami dun sa Leicester Square malapit. I think it was 15 or 20 na entrance with one free drink or something. But then, yung sa favorite namin, napuntahan, Heaven. So, we just take a bracelet in their partner club so that when we go there, Parang ang babayaran lang namin is, minsan there are days na 1 pound, minsan 2 pounds, or minsan 4 pounds. Yun yung entrance fee. And then of course, syempre may pa-drinks. So since hindi naman ako kasi beer person, pag beer, syempre medyo affordable lang siya. So let's say, kasi mas mahal siya kapag sa clubs kesa sa pub. So pub, medyo mura dun yung beers and cocktails. But then, syempre sa club, ang beer, I think 6 pounds. 5 or 6 pounds yung isang beer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pero ako mahilig kasi ako sa cocktail drinks. So usually ang cocktail drinks is 8 pounds to 12 pounds. Minsan, feel mong uminom ng madami. So, naglagay ko dito. So, I think maybe, let's say 12 times 3, 36. So, yun, napapaabot ka ng 50 pounds. Pero minsan nga, nagpe-pre-drinks. Pre-drinks before going to the club. So we just buy sa Tesco or sa kung ano man dyan na local store. Yung isang drink is 1 pound or something lang. Para pagpunta sa club, so maybe isang drink ka na lang. And then next is yung mga other activities. So let's say I attended an art class before. So ang art class ko na ginawa is 25 pounds. I'm not sure it's 25 or 30 pounds. So, depende naman kasi yun sa artwork or sa teacher. And then, I also tried bouldering before. So, parang, I think, including the introductory course to bouldering, I think 20 pounds yun. Included na yung rent sa shoes. And then, of course, concerts. So far, Lainey lang palang naman pala ang concert ko na na-watch. Yung Lainey, pero pinuntahan ko pa yun siya sa Nottingham. Yung Lainey na concert na ticket is 20 pounds. So, of course, nag-travel pa ako sa Nottingham kasi andun yung friend ko. Tsaka mas intimate kasi dun yung concert kasi ang small venue lang. And then, napabili din ako ng Dua Lipa pero syempre dahil nag-COVID, hindi pa siya natuloy. Pero I think I bought it for 60 pounds. Yung New Year's Eve na pa-fireworks, so may entrance fee din yun. I think 10 pounds ata yun. And then, pag December, may Winter Wonderland. So, minsan, napapaspend ng 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds. Kasi siya, mahilig ako kasi siya shooting. Price ko to siya sa shooting. And then, rides and food. Mayroong time na every week, andun ako sa Winter Wonderland. And then, pupunta sa mga conventions. Kano ba ticket ko sa convention? I think mga 20 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds. So, like, I went to yung London Tattoo Convention. And then, ano pa ba? And then, I think I went to 2 Comic Cons. Yeah. And then, minsan may bowling. So, bowling 45 per hour. You just look for your friends to divide it with. And then, of course, travels within the UK and outside of the UK. Hindi naman siya yung super serious na travel. Sometimes to visit friends lang. But of course, gala pa din yun. So, you spend for the train or the bus, accommodation. Pero kapag sa friends, visit with friends, of course, free accommodation. And then, outside of UK. So, syempre, magbabudget ka nun, magsisave ka. I didn't really calculate this, but I think, like, for example, when I went to Spain, I think I spent 500 pounds. 100 pounds for maybe 1 week of travel to Spain. Parang mga ganun. Okay, so next is just an illustration of probable expenses in 1 month ni Lilac. Sabi ko nga, subscriptions, 130. And then, for example, transpo, di naman ako masyadong nagala talaga. So, let's say 50 pounds. Next, yung food ko na 300 pounds. And then, sabihin natin, nag-eat out ako with friends times 3. Mga 3 weeks lang. So, 75. And then, groceries ko, sabihin natin 20 lang. Amazon. So, sabihin na natin, ito kasi, like one time kasi nag-market din ako. So, it means na I rented a stall and then nagbenta ako sa market. One of the markets here in the UK. UK, here in London. So, let's say yung market rental ko, including yung transport ko during that day and yung food ko is £100. Then yung Amazon, umabot siya talaga ng 100 kasi nga magbebenta ako. So, I bought the craft supplies and then yung mga pang plastic na pambalot, tsaka yung mga pahanger. Umabot ng 100 yung Amazon ko. And then, madami akong binili din na clothes. Kasi gumala ako, for example, sa Earl's Court. May charity shop doon na palagi kong fini-frequent. Okay, so, yun, £50. Tsaka madaming sale sa Oxford Street. And then, itong week din na to, nag-night out ako sa Nottingham. So, ito, nangyari talaga to. Nag-duty ako, long day. Tapos, nag-take ako ng train pa Nottingham para mag-party doon with my friend. Umuwi din ako pagka next day ng hapon. So, let's say, yung train ko papunta, tsaka yung bus ko pauwi, yung mga entrance fees, tsaka yung mga dinner, tsaka lunch pagkabukas, tsaka yung mga drinks, let's say, ang nagasto ko is 150. And then, paminsan-minsan, may date din. So, sabihin natin, mga 2 weeks na kami nagkita. So, £50. Okay, so masyadong busy month na to siya. So, all in all, yun is 125. So, di ba may 1.3 ako? So, the rest nun is binabayad ko sa credit card, savings, and then konting padala sa bahay. Don't judge me. So, hindi naman kasi nagde-demand talaga yung family ko ng malaking padala. So, whatever I can give lang. So, yun. So, parang kasya naman siya ang 1.3. So, may savings pa nga yun. Pero, syempre, konti lang. So, minsan, kapag napabili ako ng tablet, napabili ako ng bagong phone. So, yun. Medyo kapos din. Or minsan, napapabili ng mamahaling shoes. So, yun. Okay, so minsan napapasobra din yung expenses ko. Lalo pa nung mga first months ko na hindi pa talaga umaabot talaga ng 1.3 yung take home pay ko. Just like nung sa June 2019. Paano pa kaya yung mga first few months ko talaga? Nung December, kasi I arrived here in November. So, paano pa nung December, January, February na first 3 months ko? So, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, paano yun? Hindi siya mahilig sa branded. Ako mahilig ako sa branded. I want to buy Coach. I want to buy Burberry. I want to buy Hermes. I want to buy Louis Vuitton. So friends, if ganun, dalawang bagay lang yun. Either you cut on your expenses or you do extra shifts. So, sabihin na, like for example, sa mga friends ko or sa mga kakilala ko na Pinoy din, like for example, oh my God, goal ko is bumili ng ganito na bag. So, oh my God, this is £1,000. So, they will work on extra shifts, 1,000. So, for example, an average na extra shift if short days lang naman is 100, maybe let's say 150. So, 7 bank shifts, 6 to 7 bank shifts in a month. So, syempre guys, if you like more, kayod more. So, ganun din sa travel. So, like for me, nung nag-travel ako, gumawa din ako ng madaming bank shifts, etc. If kailangan ko magpadala ng pera sa bahay, then I do extra shifts. so I can send them more. Okay, so during post-COVID, nag-transfer na kasi ako ng accommodation. Eto siya. So dito, need to travel from here to there. So this cost 720, and then yung transportation ko. So I have a season ticket na monthly, which is zone 1 to 3 for 141 pounds. Deductible yun sa sweldo ko. So in a way, I'm spending 100 pounds more than dun sa previous ko na accommodation. And then post-COVID, so although I still travel, but hindi na madami yung travels, wala na masyadong activities to spend on. But then like a few days ago, I did a writing course. So that's just a 2-day writing course. I paid for 135. So yun yung mga activities, mga online activities lang. I still spend some, but then it's lesser na. Kasi wala nang gala, wala nang concert, wala nang festival. Hindi pa ako nakapag-festival. So in a way, may savings naman ako. And speaking of savings, okay, question. So can you save in London? So my answer is yes. If you are frugal or you cut down on leisure expenses. Kasi meron akong kilala na hindi naman kasi sila katulad ko magastos sa clothes or magastos sa anything, and then hindi naman sila magala, hindi naman sila ma-activities, so nakakasave talaga sila. And then you can save if you also work more, work harder, play harder. Harder talaga. Hindi lang siya work hard, play harder, kundi work harder, play harder. Like katulad ng isang friend ko, so nagulat ako kasi yung amount na sinesend niya sa family niya sa Philippines is, oh my God, parang isang sweldo ko na ata yung sinesend niya. Pero kasi he works harder talaga. So he works extra at a hospital that works extra rates. Maparty talaga siya, as in, ganun siya na level. Ganito ako na party girl level, andito siya. So, siya work harder, play harder talaga. So, another question. So, since cost of living in London is high, ganito mga nagagasto ko, and I can't really save that much. Like, for example, if I want to mortgage a house here, do I want to move out of London? Answer is no, because I love London. I love how diverse the people are in here. Parang hindi siya kasi nakaka-lonely for me, I think. So, I think of myself as a passive extrovert. So, I like observing people. I like the noise, I like the music, I like the sound, just listening to them, ganon. For me, chilling is like just sitting there, watching people drink, watching people talk, watching people have fun. So that's me, passive extrovert. But then I'm also an aggressive introvert. Char. Shy ako na person. Char. Don't you think? Yeah, shy ako talaga, promise. So I don't really talk that much unless I know the person, unless you're my friend, unless we have something we can talk about na we can click on, diba? Pero there are times na I want to socialize. I want to be with the people. Sometimes I try to look for events, or I try to look for activities wherein I can interact with other people. Just like in the Philippines before, I go to events, in couchsurfing events, and then I meet travelers, just to have a conversation, ganon. So I'm like that kind of person. So I think I'm blessed na dito ako napunta sa London, because I think kapag andun ako sa countryside, I think mabilis akong ma-depress kapag andun ako. I just like it here because it's a lot convenient, it's a lot more vibrant. I wouldn't trade London for anything. looking into the future, probably I might consider moving out of London, probably in a city just as vibrant as London, for example like Brighton or Nottingham, or probably close to beach like Brighton again, or probably Cornwall. So that's it guys. So I hope this video is informative, and I hope that it will make you decide if you want to go to London to work or maybe avoid London. But then if you want to go to London, if you're going here in London, andito lang naman ako guys. If ever mag-open na yung mga nightlife and everything, you know who to call. Karen ako guys. So links on my social account below. Contact me, okay? Hopefully everything will be okay soon. Somehow if I made you decide to go for London, see you soon. Bye guys.